everyone? It's your boy Ty Slatter. Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk with Ty. If y'all aren't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Ty Slatter on all social media platforms. Subscribe to Ty Slatter on YouTube, and don't forget TySlatter.com for more music updates. And today we're going to talk about the business side of R&B that nobody's talking about. The ups and downs, pros and cons. And right now, R&B and hip-hop are kind of in a similar space for obvious reasons. Back to the initial part of the series, revenue streams and low pay. I mean, there's artists that have the same issue that rappers are having. They can't get their money properly. They either don't know how to get the money properly via royalties, or they're learning the hard way that streaming does not pay out the way it should. So what they're doing is finding new ways beyond the music to sell their products to fans. So of course you got vinyl records, you got meet and greets like Chris Brown's doing, and other artists are starting to adapt that concept, those that have a big enough fan base to do it. But of course, R&B has what they call a genre fluid fan base that's highly engaging on platforms like Twitch. So of course, those sites are more for analytics, and they use their fan base to create target marketing and monetization strategies. But one of the things that I think is a challenge on standing out in R&B is because everybody's putting out music easily now. Anybody could put out a song. So that makes it a lot more challenging for artists to stand out. So of course you have the content creators that make music as well, and musicians are expected to be content creators. So it's one of those things where you have to not only create the song, write the song, produce the song, but you also have to make the content surrounding the song, consistently post to keep yourself in the algorithm of music. The balance of authenticity versus algorithm. Are you willing to sacrifice certain parts of yourself to go viral? Or are you going to take the long road, the road less traveled, and still be true to yourself and not make music, in the old school saying of make music for the radio, but make the radio come to you. So of course, those are decisions that all artists have to make, but R&B especially right now. Knowing what we know, R&B artists have to go through the same thing as rappers when it comes down to, do you choose to sign to a label and use their machine and give up publishing, your rights, royalty splits, percentages, because again, you still have to pay your producers if you have a songwriter, studio time. If you don't have your own studio set up, you still got to pay to play, right? You'll notice that trend go throughout this entire series. You still have to pay to play. Or go independent, direct to fan, direct to consumer, because R&B artists can also adapt that concept as well. And it's highly recommended, especially in my opinion. If you're an R&B artist, promote yourself like a rapper, make you some EPs, mixtapes, flood the streets with singles, sell them out the back of your car, your truck, whatever you drive, wherever you go around your old neighborhood, wherever you go. If you gotta, like, people know who you are, every show you at, have a product to sell, have a CD or EP, a business card with a QR code on it, something that they can do to help you stand out so they remember who you are before, during, and after your performances. Again, this is just more or less an opportunity for me to speak on what I've learned in the music business and what's working in 2025, and me wanting to see more artists find ways to not only curate their fan base, but also gain traction in an oversaturated market. Because now with the internet, the World Wide Web, as we used to call it, WWW, has reduced in size because you can reach out to somebody all the way in Russia, China, wherever, from your home. So it makes the world a lot smaller in the sense of the way you can reach out and send out mail and send out things to create new opportunities. But as far as the independent route and not having the label behind your machine, there are so many ways, but you have to be educated and you have to ask questions. With that being said, if you're an R&B artist and you're trying to find a way to stand out, trying to decide whether to go push to get signed to a label or to get distribution or to go fully independent, leave your comments and thoughts below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Ty Slatter on all social media platforms, Ty Slatter on YouTube, and check out TySlatter.com for more music updates. This has been Real Talk with Ty, and I'm Ty Slatter on behalf of Real Talk with Ty. I'll see you next time.
What's good, everyone? This is Ty Slatter coming to you live from Vision Studios, and I want to make sure I invite you to come here to Real Talk with Ty. But on your way, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Ty Slatter on YouTube, because this platform right here just for you. So if you have a new album on the way, you got a new single that's booming, you got a new business that you're starting, or you feel like you got a story that needs a platform to inspire the next generation, we got you covered right here. Real Talk with Ty. We're waiting for you.